Hey everybody. I wanted to first of all say Happy New Year to everybody. We made it through the holidays. Yes, they are over. I mean, I love the holidays, but I don't like the weight gain that I have during the holidays. I have no self-control during the holidays. It's ridiculous. I ended up gaining 3 pounds over the Christmas holiday. How did you do? I want to hear back from you. How did you do on your weight loss journey through the Christmas and New Year's holidays? Like I said, I gained 3 pounds, but I'm now down 2 pounds. This is just January the 2nd. And I am down 3 pounds that I gained over Christmas. And isn't it just crazy how fast we can put the pounds on, but how slow it takes them to come off? It seems to take forever. You know what I mean? Man, I can overnight gain 2 or 3 pounds, but it'll take me 2 or 3 weeks to lose those 2 or 3 pounds. So, but we're going to do it, no problem. If you gained 10 pounds over the holidays, that's fine. We're going to make it through this. We're going to lose the weight we need to lose. We're going to get through it, me and you together. So what did you do this week, the day after Christmas to today, to help with your health journey? I increased my water intake. I did do that. I'm trying to be very consistent with how much water I take in. I also increased my exercise. I started this week walking every morning. I told y'all I couldn't walk at night because, by the time I get home it's 6:30 and it's dark and I'm not going to walk at night. But this week I decided I was just going to take matters into my own hands. I own my own business anyway, so I don't have to be there at a specific time, although I like to be there at a certain time. And I still made it to work on time. But what I'm doing, because it's winter time right now, and I know this is not going to work during the summer because I live in Florida and it is hot in Florida, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do this in Florida during the summer because I will completely melt my makeup off, and that just is not a pretty sight. So, but what I did this week is I have some chickens. Yeah, I live in the country and I have me some chickens, and so what I do is I'll get their food ready. I'll go ahead and get completely dressed for church, completely dressed for work, and then I will come outside, get the chickens' food ready, and then what I did was I walked all the way to the back of our property, over across the property, and then back up. And y'all, I was shocked whenever I got back up to the house. That was almost 1 mile. It was 0.96 of a mile. That was crazy. Anyway, we live on about 10.5 acres, and it's a straight shot back, so that's my 1 mile. And so during the summer when it's lighter, I'll change my routine and I'll do it, or when daylight savings time comes back, I'll change my routine and I'll do this at night whenever I get home, and I'll just start walking and just make laps around my property and be able to get my exercise in. Not only that, but last night it was crazy, but it worked. I just went on to YouTube and searched for dance music, and I turned on some dance music and I just started, moving, doing the whatever. Whatever it takes to get your body moving. I am so sore today. It is ridiculous. But hey, no pain, no gain, right? So I'm planning on continuing to do that. It was about, 8:30 last night, and I don't know about you, but I have an Apple Watch, and my Apple Watch will tell me to stand. It'll tell me that I need to move. It'll keep up with my exercise. Right now, I've only got it set for 10 minutes of exercise. I know that's not a lot, but I have not done any exercise in forever, so 10 minutes is a lot for me. And when I walked around the property, that's like 80. It was 80% of my exercise for the day. So anyway, I know I'm not walking that fast, but I'm walking. Movement is the key to everything. Anyway, I wanted to tell y'all that every time I watch, if I'm sitting for too long, and I will sit forever. I'm like I said, I'm an accountant, so I sit all day long. And so whenever my watch tells me to stand, instead of just stand, I used to just walk around. This week I started with these exercises where I pull my knees up like this until my watch says you did it. But then I said, well, that's not very many, because sometimes I would only get like 3 or 4 of those in, and it would tell me that I finished. So whenever my watch tells me that it's time to stand, I do this 50 times. And let me tell you, it helps, because I get stove up sitting there at my desk all day long, or my legs cramp. I have restless leg syndrome at night. Anyway, and so whenever I'm sitting there, I've noticed the backs of my legs really hurting. So whenever I do this and do some movement and get my body functioning, then I don't have that as much. So try something like that. Do anything, whatever works for you. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get my body moving. And once I get used to something, then I'll add something else. That's the key to everything. We've just got to get up. We've got to get moving. We've got to watch what we eat. We've got to watch our water intake, make sure it's enough. Like I said last week, we have to drink half of our body weight in ounces every single day. I know I'm not there yet, but I've made it a point to make sure that I'm adding more every single day, more water intake, so that eventually I will get to 1/2 of my body weight in ounces per day. I saw this thing the other day that said if you're drinking all the water you're supposed to, you don't have enough time to get into other people's business. And I said, amen to that. Yes. So anyway, how are you doing with adding the lemon essential oils and the vinegar, or taking a pill, or putting it in your water or whatever? How are you doing with that? I'm terrible at night. I forget to take pills. I can tell y'all right now that I am 51 years old as of a few weeks ago, and I am not on any medication whatsoever. So for me to remember to take a pill at night is just not even in my realm of being able to do that. I could set up an alarm on my phone or on my watch or whatever. I could do that. But what I've changed doing was I have started putting the vinegar in, and I did this last week, but not as much. I added to my vinegar intake in the morning. So instead of 3 of those dropperfuls, like I said, or 1 of those dropperfuls, like I said, I can't remember what I told y'all last week. I increased it to 3. Started out with 1 dropperful, increased it to 3 dropperfuls, and now I'm doing about 1 tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar in my water in the morning time, along with those other supplements that I put in there. And that seems to be helping me with well, I remember it for one thing, and my digestion is a lot better. I can tell you that right now. So, anyway, that is the health journey portion of this video. I have decided, instead of making 2 videos every week that my taste and smell video has kind of leveled out, and I'm not getting as many questions on that. So I'm going to do like this one video, one long video, and it's going to have 3 different segments in it right now. I may change that up a little bit, depending on if anybody's still asking questions about the taste and smell, or maybe I'll just answer all the questions in this second segment from all the videos, whatever. I haven't really decided. I'm brand new to YouTube, so this is all brand new to me, and I guess everything is just kind of evolving and turning into exactly what I want this channel to be. So anyway, I wanted to take this opportunity and answer some questions. I've got 5 questions this week for my taste and smell video that started all this YouTube channel. And so Nicoletta asked if doing this process gave me a headache. I did not get a headache. I honestly can say I did not get a headache from this. I don't have any experience with that, so I don't know if it's working. I just don't know. I'm not a health expert. I did this to cure my taste and smell, so I hate to say that, but I just don't know if you getting the headache for so long. That was she said 6-hour headache. That was a long time to have a headache. I just don't know. I really don't. I wish I did. But with my process, I did not get a headache. Question number 2, and I'm probably going to say your name wrong. I apologize, but it's Thorara asked if it was if I was at 0 smell. I don't know if I would say 0 smell, because my smell was off, meaning things did not raw meat. Ugh, I could not, any kind of raw meat. I just could not stand to smell raw meat. Again, the sour cream, I'm going to go back to sour cream, because sour cream was like my main thing that I was just like, oh, I'm going to have to live without sour cream for the rest of my life, and I thought it was just awful. But the sour creams smelled sour. Any kind of dairy product smelled sour to me. So I'm a cheese lover. I couldn't eat cheese whenever I was going through the no taste and no smell, because it just smelled and tasted awful. I know some cheese has a bad smell, but it was all cheese for me that had a terrible smell. So I don't think, I'm going to say that my smell was not 0, but nothing smelled the way it should. I know that's not very great of an answer, but it wasn't like when I had COVID, when I realized that I couldn't smell or taste or smell my essential oils at all. It wasn't like that. It was just everything was off. All right. So now we've got question number 3. Honcho asked, aren't these oils used for hair growth? Great question. Yes, as a matter of fact, these are part of the oil blend that's used for hair growth. That's an amazing part of essential oils, is each oil is not limited to one function. You can blend it with other things and do 2 totally different things. So you've got this with the rosemary and the peppermint, that you blend those together with, and put them in your nostril, and you get your taste and smell back after COVID. It opens you up during sinus issues. But if you blend it with other, I don't have the the blend for the hair growth. But if you blend it with other essential oils, you can put it on your hair for hair growth. I did not have that problem. As you can see, I have super thick hair, and I did not lose my hair during or after COVID. But I have friends, 2 friends as a matter of fact, that I know for sure that have had hair issues where they lost their hair after they had the COVID. So I'm going to get with them, both of them. One is, she is actually a licensed naturalist. I'm going to ask her what she did. And my other friend is, she does the oils also, and I'm going to ask her what she did to help with her hair loss and see if I can do a video with that. Not that I have any personal experience with it, but you never know who it's going to help out there. So I'm going to see if I can get some information from them and maybe do a combo video for that. All right, now question number 4. Javon asked where I got my coconut oil from. And I have to apologize right now because I completely forgot. Like I said, I'm brand new to this YouTube thing. Completely forgot to post a link to the coconut oil on my original video. So down in the description right now, I'm going to have a link to the coconut oil that I used. I got it off of Amazon, and it's organic. But again, I'm sorry that I didn't post that on the original video. I will have a link down below. Y'all will hear my chickens because I'm outside. Anyway, question number 5. Miss Jones asked, when you use the essential oils and your nose starts running, is that a good thing? I didn't remember this when she asked this question, but remember back in the original taste and smell video when I put the peppermint oil in my nose, I started like that. So yes, I do believe that that is your nose is opening up and your sinuses are opening up, and I feel like the drainage is a good thing. But please, 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 blow your nose. Don't do like I did and keep sniffing it up. So blow your nose, get that stuff out, get it out of your head so that you can get your taste and smell back. And let's see. I think that is all the questions I have for the taste and smell video. New segment, and this one I'm so excited about. My new segment here is going to be called "What's the Big Deal About Essential Oils?" Well, number 1, they are created by God. Now, some of you out there may say, no, they're not. They're created by man. But they really are made by God. God created the plant, and the plant is then squeezed, or whatever method they use to pull the essential oils out of the plant. So it's plant-based. All of the essential oils are plant-based, and plants are made by God. Yes, there's going to be machinery or something to steam them or squeeze them or whatever method. There's multiple methods to getting the essential oils out of the plants, but they are plant-based. So, I mean, do we really need another reason why to use these essential oils? I don't. Like I said earlier, I am 51 years old. I am not on any medication whatsoever. And I feel like it's because I do my research. I look for anything and everything that's natural to take rather than to take medications. Now, let me just right here tell you, I am not a doctor. There's no letters behind my name. But if you need medication, you need medication. There's no judgment here. I'm just telling you what is good for me. With that being said, I went to the doctor the other day after my terrible UTI, and there's a new doctor to me, and the first thing she said was, I guess it was because of my weight, but the first thing she said was, I think you're a diabetic. Maybe it's my weight and my age. And she said, I think we need to get you tested for that. Have you ever been tested for that? Well, I haven't had my yearly physical yet, so I told her not this year. So anyway, she sent me for the test. That, what is it called? The A1C test or something. And guess what? I'm not diabetic. I'm just fat. So anyway, so no medications for me. Thank you, Jesus. I'm just literally, I just need to lose some weight. I just got to get up off and lose some weight. So that's what we're going to do this year, is working on getting my weight down. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of one of the starter kits. I've had a lot of people on my original video or maybe on my other videos, I'm not sure. They have used my link that I've got down below to sign up as a Young Living customer. And so I am going to get the starter kit, and I'm going to unbox it and show you everything that's in the starter kit and how I use all of those oils, because every one of those oils are fantastic. I've just got to get one ordered and get it in, and so that's going to take me a few weeks to do that. And let's see. And speaking of, if you're interested in signing up, there will be a link down below. I am not in this for the money, I can tell you that. I am in this to help people get healthy. And originally I just made the video to help my friend, show her how I did the taste and smell. I had no idea that this channel was going to do what it's done. It's just baffling to me. It's just, wow. I didn't promote it. I didn't do anything. So I can tell you flat out that I am not in this for the money. But if you want to sign up, there is a link down below, and that's fine. Currently, I have made on $0 on anything. So I am not in this for the money. I just want to give you that option. I have been a Young Living, I guess they call it a consultant, since 2018. So, and I made it my mission a few years ago. I got a checklist of all of the different oils, or I made myself a checklist of all the different oils that Young Living has, the single oils, meaning like it's lemon oil. There's nothing else in it but lemon, or peppermint, or rosemary. They do have some that are blends where they mix several different oils together to make a blend. But I made it my mission to buy every single oil. That way I can make my own blends, anything that I want. So anyway, I have all of those. I have lots of resources that tell me what's good for what. I have used a lot of it whenever I get cold symptoms. I have some oils that I put in my gel capsules and I take so that my cold symptoms go away. And so anyway, but there are times, let me just stress this right now, there are times that you have to go see a doctor. You can't cure every single thing, every single ailment that's wrong with you. So there are going to be times that you go to the doctor and you have to make that decision as to if you want to do that or if you don't want to do that. Like the other day, months ago now, I had to go to the ER because of the UTI. I had exhausted all of my healthy, not healthy, all of my natural stuff. And so it gets to a point where you just have to go to a doctor. So there's, again, no judgment zone here. I don't judge anybody for what they have to do with their own body, because it's your body. You've got to live with it. So when I do the unboxing of the starter kit, I'm going to tell y'all what I use each essential oil for. And then in the weeks to follow, I want to introduce you guys to a new oil every single week and tell you what I use it for and what it's good for. So then maybe you can incorporate those oils into your healthy lifestyle. So I hope this video has been enlightening. I hope this video has been encouraging. And you know what? Let's do this. The last few years, I have chosen a word for the year. Now, last year, I didn't have a word. I couldn't come up with a word. But this year, a friend of mine in my Sunday morning class, she had several words. And one of her words was build. And since she said that her word was build, that word has popped up everywhere I've turned. So for 2022, my word this year is build. I want to know what your word is. And please, please, please like and subscribe to this video, and also please comment below. I love to read y'all's comments. I love to reply back. I love to interact with people. So please subscribe, please comment, please like, and let's make this first week of January awesome. Bye.